Welcome, guys, to your pick a card reading this evening. It is nighttime here, and I felt like doing a pick a card reading. So we are going to be exploring why you are a big deal. I came up with this reading on my Instagram, and I'm like, this deserves a good hour and a half. I have to explore this topic. So that's why I'm jumping over here. I'm doing a pick a card reading on my YouTube, and you guys are so lucky to get this topic because I don't know, I'm feeling really connected to it. So when I feel connected to a topic or a question or something I want to explore, it usually is pretty big in terms of the messages that are going to come out. So I'm so excited. If you found this video, we're going to have a look at why you are a big deal. We're going to ask Spirit. We have 4 piles for this one. So you may want to, I don't know, get a drink, tune in. I would suggest listening to this pick a card reading when you've got some time. You may want to listen to this a couple times. That just came through, Spirit said. So I have little quotes for you to choose your pile. I will read them because you may not be able to see them that clearly. I'll read it out for you, okay? This is how you're going to choose your pile. So pile number 1, it says, "You will never tame her, for she is the sea." Number 2, "I am supported by higher realms." Number 3, "The most magnetic thing on earth is liking your own energy." And the final one, "The introverted intuitive has, in a way, a very difficult life, although one of the most interesting lives." Pile number 4. So I want you guys to choose your pile, whatever you're drawn to, and let's get into it. Let's find why you're a big deal. Let's start with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look at why you're a big deal. You did choose "You will never tame her, for she is the sea." Powerful quote, okay? So I'm already getting a lot from this, but I don't really want to channel it. You were drawn to this, so we're going to see what the cards have to say. I'm going to put it here. Hope it doesn't get on fire. And we have this card here, okay? I have no idea what's on the back of this card, so we're going to have a look together. Let's turn it over. The Gatekeeper. Wow. Power and abundance. How powerful is that? I think it's an alligator or a dragon eye, and then it has power and abundance. So I think there are coins here. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to include it in your spread. I'm going to put it over here, and let's tap in. Let's get as many cards as we can. And I'm going to tap into your energy and channel. Ooh. So Spirit, why is number 1 a big deal? Number 1, a big deal. Oh, guys, I'm just getting a vision of someone very, very happy, dancing because, I don't know, you've had some success in your life. That is what I get when I am tapping in. I'm getting you in a very happy place. I'm getting you at a time where you maybe have heard some very happy news, or something's just lighting your world up. So I think I'm tapping into just a time in your life that requires celebrating. Okay. We'll see why this is a big deal. I think maybe what you're celebrating is a big deal. I do get that sense of accomplishment from you guys here. Let me tap in. Look at that. You've received money here. Maybe there's something here where you're profiting, or you've just won something, money or something. We'll see. We'll see what the cards have to say. Let's see, Spirit. Why is number 1 a big deal? Number 1 a big deal. Oh, I'm getting like a vision of a boat, people in a boat sailing. Like, not a big ship or anything, but just one of those little paddle boats. Yeah. Oh, you could be a big deal for someone. I'm getting like okay, this is what's coming through. You know that little boat from The Notebook? Where, yeah, that boat where it's raining and there's the two main characters are in the boat and they're just like having this really intense conversation where all this emotion is coming out. That's the boat that I'm seeing in my vision. Guys, the channels, they may not make sense, or they will when we connect the cards. So just take them and leave them. Just gonna get a lot more. Okay, something is fated for you, Spirit just said for pile number 1. Something is going to be fated for you. When that comes through, it's like, ugh, the stars are lining up to invite something in that is, oh, it's gonna make you so happy. Just your whole energy is very exciting. Okay, where is this? Ooh, I want to see what all this excitement is about. Ugh. Can you see your cards? Okay, I can fit one more card in. There's something suspenseful as well. I'm getting very suspenseful in your energy. There isn't many channels coming through, but I feel like as if something big's gonna happen. Like, I can't even explain it. You know when we have that instinct of, you can feel a storm is coming? And it's interesting how it says storm there. Oh, that's funny. Okay, something big is about to happen and it hasn't happened, pile number 1. And this is part of why you're a big deal. Maybe you make something happen and you didn't, oh God, here's a channel. When I say there's not many channels coming through, there is soon something that you're going to discover or realize about yourself that creates this massive tidal wave is what I'm feeling in the best way possible. I just have to get one more card. Oh, that's not good. I want more cards. Don't like this. You know what? I'm going to put this one back, guys, because I just want one of these cards here. Yeah, a big event is about to happen and it is related to your big deal, and we will find out what this is because I'm on the edge of my freaking seat for you guys. Let's turn over the cards. Let's get the connections. We have Virgo energy coming through. 9 of Pentacles with the eternal child. We have the moon, duality, hidden gem, secret power. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? Oh, chills, chills. When I get chills, the energy's big. Okay, the energy's big. I'm feeling the energy. Okay, that's when I say chills. Hermit. Nature. Oh, God, let me get all your beautiful cards. 3rd house. Hallowed heart. Sensuality, gentleness, nakedness. Ooh. Snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Slave, surrendering the power of choice to divine with complete trust. Guys, you're just gonna have to bear with me. I want to see all the cards. Choice. Oh, what a powerful card. Oh. Huh. Your energy speaking so loud. Increase. Okay. We start with money and we end with money. Pile number 1. Okay? So you have nothing to worry when it comes to your money. Nothing. I'm going to just absorb your energy first, and then I'm going to tell you why you're a big deal. Okay, you could have Virgo in your chart. You don't have to. I've got Virgo here twice. When I get a zodiac sign twice, I'm always like, I better say it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Pile number one. You definitely have some power here. When I say power, energy healing. Because when I was at the beginning of your reading, I couldn't get any auditory messages that much. I did get one vision with the boat. I don't know where that is coming through here. Sometimes I'm trying to connect the channels, but ultimately what I'm feeling with your reading is your energetically, okay? And it's big, and I feel like this is why you're a big deal. You impact on people just by being who you are, expressing your uniqueness in a sense that is only unique to you, okay? It's like I'm getting a version of someone that cannot be repeated, cannot be, how do I say it, like mimicked by anyone. You are very distinctively yourself and your own, okay? Individual, you are 100%. There's something very striking about your energy that gets noticed, that stands out, that impacts on other people, okay? Is something that you bring, pile number one. And everyone's always like, oh yeah, everyone has their own uniqueness, everyone has their own energy, and that's true. There's something about your energy, pile number one, that stands out, and it's something to do with your strangeness. Or there's, I don't even want to say strange, because that's coming off as maybe you feel like you're a little bit of an outcast, or maybe you feel like you don't fit in, or maybe you feel like there are some things about yourself that maybe you're not happy with, which ends up being your greatest asset. Or it could just be that you haven't fully become aware of how, you're brilliant. So like, I don't know what it is that you do differently to everyone else. I don't know. I want to go deeper into the cards, but your nature, the nature card is telling me here that this isn't about nature as the trees, the natural elements. I mean, it could be you got the sea here. Yeah, I could channel a million things from this, but I don't really want to get into it. But it does say the sea, the storm, that's natural elements. But what I'm getting from the nature card is there's something about your nature that is distinctively you. No one can copy you. No one can try to be you, even if they really wanted to. There are some people in the world that you could easily imitate. It's just, but you, I don't know what it is. There's just something here. I want to get into it. I really want to explore it for you guys. The Hermit card. The Hermit card is an introspective kind of card, and it's giving me the same energy of the eternal child. Your inner child shines through, okay? Your inner child is satisfied. Your inner child is a very playful energy. It's a very curious energy. It is an energy that we enjoy being in. We enjoy being in our internal child energy. It's fun. It's infectious. It attracts people, draws people to you. So you could be very, very connected to your inner child, which shines through. I do feel here though, with the Knight of Pentacles, okay, it's Virgo energy, and it does say servitude, which means that you're a servant. You have something you're offering, okay? It could be part of this eternal child, your inner child. You act from your inner child to give something to the world. So an example of that would be, if you're acting from your inner child, you're ultimately connecting with, I feel personally, something bigger than what you can see. Okay, this part I'm channeling, just bear with me. You have other senses here involved, okay? Other senses that you maybe can fine tune or you can tap into. This is really big, and it's connecting with this snake. Okay, I'm also getting, guys, that you have healing capacities and healing powers that haven't been fully explored or accentuated, and you will use them and you will discover them, and it may actually shake you up a little bit. Okay, I don't want to scare you or anything, but the snake does give me a little bit of a warning, but only because of how powerful your, I'm just going to say your powers are. Okay, there's some unique powers that you have, and it's going to be discovered. You're going to further explore them, further understand them. They're unique to you. No one else has them. This is what you could be obviously giving to the world, especially with the Hermit card. The Hermit card is going within yourself. It's about really understanding yourself on a deep level. And the Hermit card is, you're doing the inner work. You're doing far out. I don't even know, the deep inner work. And I'm also kind of getting like the eye here. Could be a snake eye, or it could be a dragon eye, but there's still something very magical about these two cards. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. I'm not surprised. Like, if I was to get more cards, I'm pretty sure you'll get the healer card. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because this is the path. Remember how it says your powers will guide you to a better path? That's the path where there's lots of riches here. This is my money card, by the way. Okay, if you get this, money's coming to you, but you're gonna have to make a choice. You'll begin making a very, very smart choice. This card probably has the most energy out of all your cards. Very powerful. This is you using your powers, knowing how to use them, activate them, understand them. Like, you know, I look at this card, you're fully in your higher purpose or what you're here to do to the world. What is very magical? God, I'm hearing birds. Hearing birds at 9 p.m. Okay. We have this, look at this. Sorry. I'm just, pile number one. I'm a little agitated in your energy. Yeah, I don't know whether you are a little bit restless. I think you it's about controlling your energy, pile number one, and using it constructively, okay? Because I feel, I'm going to be honest with you, your power is very, very strong, and it could easily become destructive if you don't channel it. And this is something that you're going to learn, so don't worry about this. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust, and then we have choice. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine. Oh God, look at this girl. Doesn't she look like she's surrendered? She's surrendered. Of course she has. Gentleness, nakedness. Guys, you really need to tap into your abilities. Just gonna be straight up with you. Wow. Also, what did you used to do as a child? What did you used to do? Okay, because we have the moon. The moon's also a very intuitive sign here. God, the more I get into your energy, the more I get a little bit like, okay, if you don't use your energy, you're wasting. Like, I get angry. I get angry because I'm sitting on gold here. I feel like this is a dragon who is sitting on a treasure chest, guarding his treasure. It's the gatekeeper, right? But I don't want you to protect. I want you to use. I want you to use your energy, okay? Sometimes in readings, I'm like, we need to protect our energy. We need to cleanse our energy. We need to just not absorb other people's energies, which is fair enough. But I want you to start to be able to be confident in your energies and your powers and use them. Use them. This girl knows her power number one. She knows. I feel like she's realizing, okay, now I'm standing, now I'm going to use them. You have a very strong intuition. You have something unique, pile number one, that no one else has. And it's so similar to my Instagram reading that I did. God, Jesus. But this is like the longer version, your pile. I also associate the swords with your mind. There's something powerful that you have. Comes from your mind. Okay. But I think it's about fine-tuning and trusting your mind without letting it run wild. I hope some of this is making sense. I want to get a few more cards. Let's get a few more cards. Let's see. Ha ha ha. Okay. Spirit, give me a bit more information for pile number one. Why are they the real deal? Okay. It's interesting how I'm going for tarot for you. A lot of tarot. Some of you guys could be a tarot reader, or you like tarot. Why are you the big deal? Oh my God, you got more snakes. Cold-blooded energy is what I'm feeling. Cold-blooded, like. Oh, like I'm nervous in your energy. It's that powerful. I'm nervous. We have reciprocity. Oh, I'm just getting a few more cards for you. We have the Queen. Oh my God. She's the Queen. You're a queen. You're royalty. That's your power. I told you there's like an element of power here. A little bit more. Let me get me one more card, please, Spirit. And you have an angel with you, Raguel. Justice, harmony, and solutions. Okay, that's great. So the choice that you decide to make with just making the most of your power, or you owning what it is that you know is uniquely yours. I can't tell you what that is because it's just going to be different for all of you. But try to recognize what that is. What sets you apart? What sets you apart? What is it? Like, what do you like about yourself? What do you like about yourself? Where have you made the greatest change? Because you have Scorpio right in the middle of your spread, and it's the animal, and it's transformative. This tells me here, oh God, it tells me a million things, but if I go with this card and channel the hell out of it, I don't think I'm gonna come back in one piece. And I think there's something there about why you're the big deal. I want you guys to do the deep freaking work with the Hermit. I want you to do it. Because this is going to maybe help you discover how to use this power, this uniqueness, this unique trait. Is that another sword? That's the boat! That's the freaking boat! I just want to say the F word, but I'm not going to. That was the boat in my channel. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Let me have a look at it. Because I was like, I don't understand why the boat was in my channeling. Reciprocity. We have a lot of keys here. We have a lot of keys. Why are there so many keys, Spirit? Seriously, your reading is it's like one of those, oh my god, you know Goosebumps? Do you know that book? Did you ever used to read Goosebumps? And there was like, Spirit's giving me this channel, okay? I don't know, you maybe go read some Goosebumps. This is giving me something here where you would read, and then depending on, oh god, it's like there's so many different endings in the book. There's so many different endings. There's something here. I still don't understand that channel, Spirit. Hang on, give me a second, guys. Okay, yeah. All right. If I listen to Spirit, then I may actually get some information, Eloise. Look where they are, okay? Here is underground, okay? It kind of makes me feel like he's in the drain or something, or swimming in the drain, but he's swimming in the, below the ground, below earth, like he's underground. This is telling me he is, I don't know, he's hiding, in hiding. This is such a mystery to me, Spirit. What are you trying to say to me? Just give me a second, guys. I don't usually get stumbled in my readings, but this is for you guys to figure the hell out, honestly. All right, let me get another card to clarify that, because I'm actually stumped. I'm stumped. I usually never get stumped in a reading. Spirit, explain this card here, because I know it's very significant. Okay, you're protecting yourself. Okay. You're protecting yourself. I don't think you need to protect yourself anymore. The Hermit is coming through as well. Usually the Hermit in tarot holds a lantern, and it's all about going within yourself, okay? You need to go within yourself and harness and learn to use your powers. Of course you do, but I need you to use them, okay? I need you to, okay, I know, I'm getting a bit emotional, a bit worked up. That's way too many. God, you are the sea, power number 1. You the sea. I can't tame you. Let's have a look. You have 3, and I'm gonna go with it. Could you surrender just a bit more? All-seeing eye, Spirit, and release. There's something you need to release. The meaning is in the middle. Life, presence, and depth. There's so much depth in your reading. I can't even swim there. I can't even swim in the depth. Look, you will never tame her, for she is the sea. You know what? I feel here that I will never get to know you, because you're the sea. I mean, we don't even know what lies below the ocean, do we? There's something here about that. There's something here about you having to discover. You are so brave to keep on going the way you do. The forbidden forest. Bravery, persistence, and redemption. Oh, isn't that similar? Look at the girl. She has the purple hair, the pink hair. The moon. There's something so hidden about this reading. I feel like I look at that card and she's like, I realize my power. I realize now. Oh, okay. It's clicked. It clicked. Sometimes I get that. In a reading, it's like it all comes together in 1 second and I have to wait for that moment. Okay, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Your reading is like a mystery puzzle. Like I'm having to figure it all out, okay? This may be something that you're feeling within yourself. There may be a lot to you, a lot of layers to you, a lot of aspects to yourself, a lot of feelings, a lot of stuff. You are a lot in the best way possible, okay? So getting to know yourself could be what you're uncovering right now. You could be going through this self-discovery process. You could be learning about how you work. Like, there's something here about you on a psychological level, like trying to understand different sides of you, different personalities coming through, how you connect with other people, how you impact other people. There's just this psychological element here. And there's a power here, and I'm feeling like you can, oh God, for God's sake, you know what it is? I can even tell you what your power is, which I say, even though I was saying it's very different to all of you, but there is this level of you being able to read people really well, okay? Read people really, really well. And the reason you can read people really well, there could be psychic elements into this. You could feel people. You could feel what other people feel really, really intensely, okay? But the reason that you can do this is because you've unlocked a lot of who you are. And how we do that is through going through a lot of experiences in our life and trying to understand them. And I always like to say a little bit of an experience unlocks a little bit of power in us. If we transform that experience properly and we process it properly, and I just got ringing in my ear. So this is telling me, guys, you do your work, you do your inner shit, and I'm so proud of you, okay? That you there's just so much depth to you. And like I said, there is also something unique and strange about you in the best way possible. Maybe people sense this, okay? People sense this. I'm very drawn to this card here, okay? With this Scorpio, it's a lot about instinct, okay? Scorpios don't say much, okay? An evolved Scorpio won't say much, okay? They act on instinct. They only speak when it's important. There's something here. There's something here about getting to the critical, most important point or meaning of something, to the core of something, especially with this card here. The meaning is in the middle, okay? You can, okay, just say someone is speaking to you and you know exactly what the issue is straight away. You don't even know how, maybe. You don't even know why, but you can get to the core of why something is the way it is, why someone's complaining, why someone is upset. You just know. And sometimes maybe you don't even know. But a lot of it is, wait, what I was meant to say is that you don't know why you know, okay? It's an instinctual thing. It's like, okay, I sense, like, it's precognition, you know? You maybe become friends with someone and you're like, I just know this about you. I don't know why I know it, I just know it. I think you need to nurture this, guys. I think you need to nurture this. I think this is your brilliance. I think this is why you are a big deal. Oh God. Okay. This is very complicated, and it's just the way that it could be your transformative process. It can get really complicated and sound really messy, but I'm trying to explain it in simple terms. When you go through shit and when you have to go within yourself with the Hermit here, and there's a lot of internal stuff here, like, look, you're going within yourself here. I feel like this is you going within yourself, okay? Shining a light within yourself. You're seeing a lot. You're seeing so much, and now you have to try to understand it. And the more you understand yourself, the more you're going to understand other people. And you just start to know instinctively what's going on in another person. Just because you've lit something up within yourself through going through experiences. Because going through experiences switches on little light bulbs in our energy field is what I'm feeling, okay? let's just call it awareness. Yeah, awareness. And that's where all this meaning is coming, that you're creating, that far out. Like, I really don't even think I'm making sense. It's really hard to put your channels into freaking words, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm making it like a whole big mess. But this card says it all. Life, presence, and depth. The meaning is in the middle. The meaning is in the middle. It's like you have to go through shit. Then by going through shit, you become aware. Like, you come to life. That's what I call it, when you become aware. And then you learn. And then you make meaning from what you went through. That is why you're a big deal. People can relate to you. It's like, small things may not matter to you. Trivial things may not matter to you because you have so much presence and so much depth in you. So maybe superficial encounters or things that people like to talk about on a daily basis, like the weather or something. People like to talk about people, okay? Or people like to complain, or people like to just talk about things that, for you, I'm sensing you just can't connect to it. People have to get on a different wavelength for you. I hope something here resonates, guys. Your energy is a pleasure to be in. Maybe you guys are still trying to make meaning with what's going on within yourself. You could have a very vivid inner world. Very, 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 very. Very, very active mind. The third house is about speech, thoughts, social media. Okay, but what I'm looking at the third house about is your perception, the way you see the world, the way you interpret the world. Okay, you could be very poetic, or the way that you speak is very metaphorical. There's just this, it's like you speak a sentence and it hits a punch, and people are like, how the F do I interpret that? And people are like amazing, like it hits a nerve within them, the way you speak your words, because they're so intentional, because there's so much life and soul and depth to it due to the life that you've experienced and the inner work that you've done on yourself. Okay, so please love yourself, because you're so unique. Intoxicated. These are general messages. Life is bigger than your thoughts. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to pull yours over. Of course yours goes for 38 minutes. Pile number one. Intoxicated. People find you intoxicating. Your energy intoxicating. Seriously, it's like 3 words that you say hits a punch. How do we explain it? Like, you say a couple of words to someone and it's like reading a whole book. People are like, whoa. There's so much meaning in the things you say, the things you do, the way you live, the way you dress. This is what makes you a big deal. You don't ever do anything half-assed. You probably don't ever do anything that is unnecessary. Okay, guys, if you don't feel like this is your energy, this could be something that you're stepping into. I do like to say that, because this requires a big growth period, a massive self-development energy. Okay. Life is bigger than your thoughts. Switch to feeling emotions that warm your heart. So you're easily able to help people connect to emotions that warm their heart. And I think it's just the way that you are, your presence. You know that life is bigger than your thoughts. there's something very energetic about you. Like your vibration affects people. You don't even have to say anything, but when you do, you still kind of affect people. Your success will come when you take big, bold risks. Big, bold risks. Increase in reputation and popularity, guys. You are very popular, very sought out. Like, people want to be around you. People, if they don't, they talk about you. People talk about you. They're intrigued. They want to know what you're doing, what you're all about, what your plans are, because you probably don't say much. Shock and bomb-proof. Gosh, so freaking cryptic your reading. It's annoying me. Okay, there's a shock coming through that is gonna happen. This bomb-proof card is starting to tell me that whatever is with it is going to happen, and there's nothing that will be able to take it away. So there's a big shock coming into your life. But I also am sensing that you shock people. You shock, like, maybe there's some big impact you have on people. In a good way. This is why you're a big deal, okay? People are shocked by something that you do, shocked by something that you say, shocked by the way that you see the world, shocked by just, yeah, you get the drift, right? I will pull one more card to see why people are shocked. Spirit, why are people shocked by pile number 1? What card do I choose? This card. To finish your reading, your emotions. Oh, okay. Oh my God. This is what okay. This is so funny. This is the sea. Well, it's kind of like the sea. It probably leads to the sea. You trigger people's emotions. You trigger people's emotions, or you hit a punch for people. Like, people cannot, it's like, you know, when you meet someone and they say something or they trigger something within you and their life is never the same again. It's kind of that energy, but in a good way. It's not negative, okay? It's not like you're going to develop trauma or anything. It's like, wow. Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Okay, pile number 1. I'm a little bit like taken back by your reading. I hope you got something out of this reading. Usually I'm not a little bit struck. Like, how do I explain it? Usually the messages in my readings are very straightforward, and I can explain them a bit more clearer, but your reading is very based on your energy, and it's a lot harder to interpret energy than it is when sometimes the channels and the meanings are coming from more of a how do I say it, physical grasp, if that makes sense. Okay, and to interpret energy, it's hard, trust me. Like, my words can't verbalize your power and the way that you're a big deal. So that in itself is pretty mind-blowing. Okay, so just channel. You'll learn what it is that is uniquely yours, and you'll learn to help people. Okay, because if you have something really powerful, and I know that you've learned, you're going to deeply learn about yourself, very, very, very deeply, and that is very helpful to other people. So please don't waste your power and your instincts, okay? All right, I hope that made sense. If you liked my energy and my style of my reading, make sure to subscribe. If you haven't, please leave a comment if you feel like it. Let's get on to the next pile. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I'm so glad I'm here. Oh, pile number 1 took me on a roller coaster. Bloody hell. Just let me collect myself. Okay, why you the real deal? You chose I am supported by higher realms, okay? So maybe some of you guys feel like you are, or you are. I'm not going to channel too deeply into this, but you're very, very connected to spirit. It would give me that insight for you, okay? You have a special connection with some high realms, right? Let's have a look at the card that you chose. Let's see. Rest, stop, recharge, and self-care. Oh, lovely. This is why you're the big deal, because you take care of yourself. You balance your energies. You know when to give back to yourself. Well, I'm going to put it here. We're going to get your other cards. We're going to connect them all. I'm going to tap in. Try to leave pile number 1 behind, because I've never had a reading like that in any of my readings ever in my YouTube. It's like far out. Okay, pile number 2, Spirit. Why are they a big deal? Okay, that's nice. Guys, you can finish what you start. Right? If you set out to do something, you'll finish it. Okay, or this is something that you're learning or practicing, but you're very good at completing tasks. You know, what I'm getting is when someone asks for help, you'll help them out. Or people come to you, people can rely on you, people trust you, people know what they're gonna get when they talk to you or when they interact with you. You're reliable. There's something here, okay? Trust. I'm also getting like people will want you as a friend for life. Like, yeah, everyone can count on you. Pile number 2. Everyone. That's why it's a big deal. Okay, it's really hard to have a good friend. It's really hard. Someone that actually is a good friend. So congrats for that. Congrats. You are 100% there for people, or you will learn to be. What else for pile number 2? Why are they a big deal? You know when enough is enough. Like, far out. I'm just getting like, I'm getting you. I'm getting your energy. I'm getting a lot of visions for you. I'm getting you being able to resolve conflict, being able to stop a situation escalating. You're very good at diffusing behavior. No wonder people want to be your friends. You're very smart and intelligent as well. You're not reactive as well, okay? What else, Spirit? Why is pile number 2 the big deal? Oh, guys, you got some style. You got some style. I'm just getting this vision of like really nice clothes. You knowing how to dress well. Okay. Or you wanting to improve your physical appearance in some manner. Okay. You could stand out in some way physically, all right? It's like people are easily able to recognize you if you're in a crowd. All right, we've got cards. Let's turn them over. Let's see why you are the real deal. Health. You probably look good. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is rest. Rest with rest. Oh, I want to get into this. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Darkness. Oh my God. I'll tell you why I'm making this a big deal. Making you a big deal. Yeah, you are a big deal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No, I don't want a blank card. Oh. You know what? I'm just going to take it. The companion card's flipping up. I'm going to take it. The moon. The moon. 21, 21. 21. Ancient amulets, fortune, protection, skills, and possessions. The 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Yes, yes. Okay. You know what? This is very interesting. and I'm going to explain why I'm getting really interested. I look at these cards and I read them, and what they say is very heavy. Like darkness, you'd probably think, oh, that's very heavy. And then you look at blessings and curses and you're probably like, oh, that's a very intense. And then you look at the 8th house, which is like, oh, about intense emotions. But the thing is, I don't feel that. I don't feel like that. And this is why you're the real deal. Okay? You can handle this. This is like, this person here looks like he's freaking having a nap in a storm. Like, he's having a nap. He's like, I got this. This is easy. Like, there's a tornado or a storm in the atmosphere, and I'm just holding it all together. This is fun. This is great. We're just gonna have a nap now when there's like a war happening around him. So what I'm getting here is you're just calm as F when it comes to freaking critical situations, or this is something maybe you're training for. You know, you may not be there yet, but I'm getting this energy, pile number 2. Like, you don't stress over the small things, but I know this isn't small, this is big. You have climbed the mountain, and climbing a mountain isn't easy. No way. I think you're really fit or mentally strong with these 2 cards, because you have to be healthy to climb this mountain or you will die, to be honest. Okay. If this isn't physical, this just tells me you have mental toughness, because it does take psychological toughness to get to the top of the mountain as well. But there's a lot about rest here. Can you not see that? Like, she's having a nap. She's having a bloody nap. And she's having a nap in the air. A 10 of Cups. You're content. You're content in tough conditions. I want you to know what I really like about you is probably because you're supported by higher realms. You have faith. You have faith multiplied. Because if you're... Okay. Yeah. Let me just... There's so much coming through here. When you're in a tough environment, okay, or when you have circumstances that are just so painful, you have your faith, okay, or you have something within yourself that stops you from going crazy, or stops you from harming yourself, or stops you from making your situation worse. And I think maybe that could have something to do with your faith in spirit, or your connection to something bigger than yourself, okay? It helps you. Or you're just freaking spiritual monk or something, okay? You could be at a level of enlightenment that is hard to achieve. What else do we have? I think it comes from your self-awareness with the sun, okay? The sun. The sun is all about yourself. It's interesting here. There's an eggshell, and the eggshell has cracked open. I don't know why that I feel like that's significant in some way. Cracked eggshell. It's kind of giving me that energy of like, you don't get fazed by much or something. I didn't think I'd have to say this, but you guys don't worry that much. Or you'll get to a point in your life where you don't worry about things. It's like you understand that worrying is pointless. That takes a level of spiritual maturity, so good on you. I mean, you've got the 10 of Cups, which is emotional and maturity. So you're harnessing your emotions here. You're in control of your emotions. You don't let yourself drown here in this storm. Like so struck by that card. Okay, we have a lot of double numbers, pile number 2. 21, 21, 21. You could be 21, or 21 is a significant age. Something happened at 21. I don't usually say this, but it's I'm channeling it. Something is significant. Something happened at 21. If you're not 21 yet, watch out. In a good way, okay? I want to see, what is it? Let's have a look together. Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. We've got some thorns here and we've got some flowers. That's you, pile number 2, right there. Right there. I love this. You know what this card means? It's like, you know that you're not perfect. Okay? And there's this level of self-acceptance that I think contributes to you not being affected by trying to change yourself. You have this level of self-acceptance, okay, of your flaws, of the things that you know that bother you. Or this is something that you're going to start to achieve, pile number 2, okay? You cannot have your strengths without your weaknesses. It doesn't work like that, okay? There's always contrast. So it's really, oh God, I will cry when I say this. I really want to say it, but I probably will try. I will probably cry. It's so beautiful. This is probably why you're a big deal. Your flaws, or the things that you once criticized or didn't like about you, or thought was not acceptable, or caused you a lot of pain and hurt, have turned into your superpowers, your beauty. Like, this is what you've turned into, but you didn't turn into this without thorns, without going through freaking hell. But none of these flowers would have blossomed if you didn't feel pain. I'm just gonna say that, because what happens when we prick a thorn? It hurts, right? But that's the process of giving birth to beauty. Yeah, okay? Also, you guys could have gone through a lot. This is why you're the real deal, because you haven't fallen victim of your past, of what you went through. You have remained pretty resilient, and you have remained aware, okay? Aware of life can be hard sometimes. And yes, life is great, then life is hard. There's always going to be polarities here. There's something here about you having that ability to see things differently and not being so fixed on the way something should be, or the way life should be, or I think it has something to do here with your spiritual connection, okay? Yeah. Okay. We also have companion here. Loyalty. I told you, you're very loyal to your friends or to some people here. People can count on you. You're a great companion, but I don't think you have many friends, to be honest. You will choose your friends wisely. I mean, you could have a lot of friends, but they may not be your true friends, if you get what I mean. There's only maybe a few. Look at this, the 8th house. 8th house is about deep connections as well, okay? Shared resources. It's also a hidden house, things that are hidden. So you could be, oh wow, Oh, sorry, look, we have the fingers here and we have the rings. It's kind of like I want to put this ring on that finger right there. Ancient fortune, protection, skills, and possessions. I think there are some things that you're hiding, or some things that you're very protective of, or you don't show them often, you don't reveal them often, you keep them to yourself. You know, some skills maybe, or some possessions. I just feel like there's something hidden here. Hidden. Especially with the moon. The moon's a very hidden energy. Okay, you have very strong intuition as well, by the way. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it's giving me this energy of like you keep other people's jewelry or other people's possessions that are very valuable to you, and you keep them. Like an example of that would be maybe you have your great-grandmother's watch, or that's just an example, but you like to collect things that are very valuable, have very significant meaning, stuff like that. Okay, I don't know why that's the real deal, but I think that just shows your connection that you can have with people. Oh god, okay, I'm getting real chills. For some of you have a very strong family ties, or it's almost like you were very close to a family member, very close, very like to the point of like they just played a big role in your life. Okay, that would be for some of you. Okay, let's get some more information. Part number 2. Wow, why are you the big real deal? Where do I want to go first? I just want to get just 2 more, and then we'll get your other cards. Why are you the real deal? Reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Future higher self and quantum. Your higher self. Of course you're radiating at your higher self, or you will be. It's okay to forget and then remember all over again. Return home, lessons, realization. You know what? I think home is within you. Okay, I mean, I'm not getting massive travel here. I think you have developed a place within yourself, pile number 2, like a sacred place that is giving me this energy with the rest cards, with the 4 of Swords, with the self-love. You have self-love, you have self-care, you have self-awareness. You are very aware of yourself and what triggers you, what affects you. You're quite sensitive, okay? And you've gone through quite a few lessons here. Returning home does also give me this sense that you may have, oh God, I think lived many lifetimes. I just sense that here. Okay, that's just a whole channel, right? I don't think this is your first reincarnation. I think you've had many, especially to get to this level of self-awareness. Yeah, wow. Okay, let's get some general messages. Let's see. These could be what we'd be talking about, or just general. Okay, take what resonates. Oh, you'll be getting a lot of attention. There is a royal effect you have on others. Oh, yes. The importance you feel with yourself, others will come to respect. Yes, the sun is all about yourself. Like you treat yourself as if you are the real deal, because you are, okay? And people respect that. Yeah, like you make people want to be better people. It's so nice. It's like I get this vision of when people are in your energy, they know they have to get their shit together, you know. Focus on the words you were saying. Are they giving out positive or negative vibration? Yes, you're very aware of that. You're aware of the vibration, okay? Also, with all this rest and sleep and relaxation and self-care, you may need time out. You may need your own space to recharge, because I do feel like you're extra sensitive. Your vibration is on a higher frequency, so it's easily, you know, you feel a lot. You sense a lot. You can attract a lot. Okay. Yeah, you also may have vivid dreams, just because there's a lot of sleeping here, and I sense that. We also have spiritual. I'm not surprised. You chose that I am supported by higher realms, so you're a very spiritual soul. Okay, very spiritual soul. A sensitive soul as well. Okay, I love this. Love is closer than you think. Don't give up on finding love. So maybe some of you guys are looking for love. Spirit is saying here that, you know, love is closer than you think. If that's something you're like, you know, will I ever find love? Or is love gonna find me? Is love on your mind? Don't give up. It's there. Oh, it's there. Wow. It's freaking there. Okay. Spirit's confirming that. So, you know, also with the 8th house, because it's always about commitment as well, I feel, with the rings. So there could be someone here coming through, shared resources, okay, if that resonates. It could be something that you keep on the download and keep hidden, because the 8th house is a hidden house. You know, you may find this person, or this person comes in and you just want to protect the hell out of it. You don't want to like show it off to the world, okay? It may be quite a secretive relationship at first. That's what I'm sensing. But yeah. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope something resonated. What a powerful reading. I loved tapping into your energy. If you liked my energy and the way that I read, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. It just also helps get my videos out there to people that want to see my stuff and that can benefit from my messages. I always forget to say that. I'm like, far out. If anything resonated, feel free to leave a comment as well if you'd like. Okay, let's get into pile number 3. Oh, I don't like this. No, I mean, I love this, but I'm just getting an instant channel that Spirit's saying this is my pile as well. And I'm like, I don't want this to be my pile, but it is. Ugh, I don't like when that happens, but I just gotta go with it, don't I? So I'm with you guys. Anyway, okay, let's tap into this pile number 3. So you guys chose from this, the most magnetic thing on earth is liking your own energy. Okay, I'm not going to read too much into it. I may go there if the cards tell me to. But let's have a look at the card that you chose. Let's turn it over. Divination. Oh God, of course, that's why Spirit chose it. Oh, that's so funny, because I'm into divination. I'm doing a divination practice here, and it's always like, you know, why you're the real deal. Guides, tree spirits as well we have here. This is interesting. Guides, you could have some guides supporting you, with you right now. But divination just means like there are so many different divination practices and tools. You could be into one divination practice, or you could like a divination practice. Take what resonates. I'm going to put it here. I always like to include it in the reading, so I'm going to put it there. Okay, let's tap in. Why are you the real deal? Let's see. Oh, I'm almost getting like a vision straight away. Okay, some of you guys may feel lost, or you have felt lost at one point in your life, like really lost. I'm telling you, like lost in the fact that you just don't know. You just don't know where to go, what to do. Yeah. Also channeling here that there could have been a time in your life where you felt so alone. But it sounds really like negative, but it's not negative. Okay, it's like you realizing how alone you are wakes you up to your own company. And then from that moment on, you're like, I'm not alone. I know that doesn't make that much sense, but it's like once we realize and we tap into this energy of feeling separate, or feeling like we have no one but ourselves, Okay, when you get to that point, then it's like, okay, now I can start to enjoy my own company. Because before, what I'm sensing here is that you were very influenced by other people, or you were very trying to seek approval, or you were really trying to impress people, or you're really trying to be whatever it is that is acceptable or is amazing. But that didn't happen, or that didn't fulfill you, or that didn't please you. It didn't make you feel a part of something. Yeah. Oh God, okay. So I hope that makes sense, all right? So there is a point in your life, if you haven't come to that yet, it's a good thing, all right? It's just like realizing that, okay, it's starting to build a really nice relationship with yourself, pound number 3, okay? It's starting to get to know you. Once you can sort of like realize you don't have to be fitting in with everyone else, okay? Because that takes away your ability to find out about yourself because you're trying to be like everyone else. Once you kind of get through that level of growth, you start to like your own company. And I'm just reading this. The most magnetic thing on earth is liking your own energy. Freaking hell, how aligned is that? Spirit will do me the channels and then I'll connect it with the thing. That's amazing. This is about you appreciating who you are, and I think learning and understanding you is going to be your greatest discovery. It's going to be so exciting. I think some of you are on that journey. Okay, I like this. And I'm not saying that you're going to be alone, you're going to have no company, or you're going to have no connections or soul tribe or anything. No, you're just going to be so comfortable in yourself, so comfortable that there's no social anxiety. There's no I want to be like this person, or there's no self-comparison. This is why you're the real deal. Some of you guys could already be like that. You like may really own your own energy and really like your own energy and don't need to be like so-and-so or want to have so-and-so's looks. Or I mean, you can definitely appreciate, there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't need, that's the thing. Like, this makes sense for you guys. Wow, you are whole in your energy, power number 3. You're what a lot of people would like self-acceptance. You know, it's reminding me of like someone I know. They were talking about someone and they were saying that this person needed a lot of approval or needed a lot of advice, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? However, they couldn't make the decision on their own. They couldn't come with an answer. They just were so lost. And there's something here where you're able to find the answers for yourself, or you're able to know what the right decision is or action, you know, because you trust yourself. You trust and know yourself, and even if you don't have all the answers, they will come to you. They will come to you because you're trusting your intuition, you're liking who you are. Whew, let's get some more. I'm like sweating. Love it when I sweat on my readings. Not really, but I have to close the door and that blocks the aircon, and so yeah, I'm sweating in your reading. Okay, want to get a little bit more? Can I get any other channels, Spirit, please? Spirit just guy's feeling freaking lost. So if some of you guys are feeling lost right now, just know it's coming home to yourself. You're gonna find a lot feeling lost. I love it when you're lost because oh my God, there's just like, you're on a quest, you're on a search, and the things you're about to find are going to be amazing. Things you're going to find about yourself, pound number 3. You're on that road, or you have been on that road. Let's get one more. I'm also feeling that you're some people's fantasies. You're some people's fantasies. That just came through as a channel auditory message. Some people fantasize about you, okay? I wonder why. Is it because you're so okay with doing your own thing? And you know, like, there are some people out there that like need a lot of reassurance, like a lot of reassurance. And I think you're just so like, you're so sure in yourself. And by the way, you don't, this sounds so arrogant and cocky, but it's like, you don't have to know yourself and be sure with yourself to be so sure in yourself. I know that sounds really meta, but you're okay with where you're at in that moment, or you're okay with, you're accepting the moment, you're accepting the experience that you're experiencing in that moment. That's what I mean about you're so certain and sure with yourself, okay? But there are some people that need a lot of reassurance or a lot of confirmation. Like, I know people that I'm not saying it's a negative thing, and I'm not putting any judgment on it, okay? You guys may not judge as well. That's coming through here, okay? Wow. Sorry, that is why you're the real deal. That's like, okay? Chills. When I get chills, I know that's real deal. What I'm saying or what's coming through, okay? But you know what people, I just find it so interesting, okay? They want to share. Oh, okay. I'll give you an example, okay? So there's some loved ones that like to give me gifts, okay? Or they gave me a gift, and they want to know if I'm using it. They want to know if I like it. They want to know how much I use the gift. They want to know everything about it, because they want to, I feel like they want to be reassured that I like it, or that I'm thankful, or they just need some sort of feedback, or they just need to know that they are praised in some sense, or like given some sense of reassurance that what they gave me was great, and they just want a little bit of like a ego stroke, which is great, okay? But I don't know where I'm going with this. I just feel like you don't need that, okay? I hope that made sense. Anyway, let's get into your cards. I'm like channeling crazy. You could be good at channeling, divination. That's a channel practice. Okay, let's just turn over. Actually, this card turned over. Oh my god! I'm getting chills. Look at this. Look at this pile number 3. Tree spirits, spirit of the tree. Oh my god! Oh, guys. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my spiritual gifts. So I've received messages from elementals, animal spirits, and that is all about the natural world, like natural elements. So this makes sense for me. You guys could be have some like animal spirits, but you could also have like connect to trees and nature and earth, like Gaia, like that's something here. Nature, priestess, inner peace. There is wisdom in the trees. If you're in need of a lesson. Wow, if you're in the need. Okay, guys, if you're lost, I'm just getting like you're in the woods and you're lost. You're gonna come out finding things about yourself in your life. You know what I mean? You're gonna find little pieces of wisdom, ancient stuff. It's just gonna be that kind of vibe. So if you're, okay, this is giving me another channel. If you're having you have to make a tough decision, or you don't know what to do. You don't know what action to take next. How to solve a problem, something like that. Get out into nature. Get out into nature. Go for a walk. It's like giving me that there's, you know, those nature walks, those hikes that people go on to those spiritual hikes, and then they go on it and then they explore and they come back life changed, completely different person. Okay, get into nature. Nature is going to open up clear energy, you know. Another example of this be like, you know, when I used to go down to the beach a lot. Okay, I used to go sit on the sand and like just like hear the waves crash and like look at the sea, and I don't know if it did something to my energy. Fuck, it did. I don't know what. I came back feeling different. Okay, so that could be something here to heal you or help you. Yeah. With creativity, we have 10 of Wands. I'm gonna turn them over a little bit quickly. Oh. Ooh, we have some bright colors here. Could you see the brightness? I hope my freaking storage doesn't cut out. Loneliness. You are not alone. What the freak was I saying? Let's have a look. Oh, we've got the healer card. We've got the temple, and it's nature. I didn't want this reading, but now I'm liking this reading. Thank you, Spirit. And we have the healing heart, love, acceptance, and romance. So we have a lot going on here. Okay. So where do I want to start? Let's have a look at some number sequences. What is this set up to? 10, 10, 10, 39. 39 could be a significant number for you. 39. Because I don't usually add up numbers. It's these ones, like that. So I don't know if you're 39, something's happening at 39. I'm hearing wisdom in the trees, wisdom with Saturn. Okay, I know where to go. We've got some tricky energies here. We've got the 10 of Wands, and then we've got the deception card. Okay, and then we've got the teacher. Spirit speaks to me with number sequences, and it's so freaking funny that this spread has given me a lot of my principles. And this is a divination practice that I've kind of come up through Spirit. Okay, you know, we've got some number sequences here. We've got double numbers. Do we have a double number? Or did I imagine that? No, we don't have a double number, but we've got number sequences here. We've got color synchronicities. Freaking hell, we've got same keywords. Okay. I'm gonna explain the number sequence. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the 10 card? All right, let's have a look at this. So we got deception. We start off with deception, right? Remember how I was saying, like, you don't care what people think. You don't care about what people are talking about you behind your back. I just kind of get that vibe, you know. Like, talking for the sake of it. I don't get this. I think this energy is you, and you're just like, I don't want to engage in that behavior, or you can sense it. Maybe there's some sort of psychic energy or ability that you have where you can kind of pick up on negative energies or energies that are a little bit off, okay? I don't think this is you being deceived. I mean, you could have been deceived. But I think we all have at one stage in our life, right? But you see through it. You see it, and you're like, okay, I'm not engaging in that. We also have 7, 8, 9, and 10. I also sense here that you could teach people how to heal from deceptive behavior, or you could, far out, through all this psychic divination stuff, you could help people become aware of deception, or become aware of people taking advantage of them, or what's a toxic situation. I'm also getting red flags. Like, you can help people recognize things that are going wrong in their life, okay? Or things that could be improved. That's where I'm getting like the teacher. You're a teacher here. You are the teacher with Saturn. Saturn is the father. Saturn is the teacher. Saturn holds a lot of wisdom because he's gone through shit. Okay? Saturn will make you go through stuff, guys. Okay? To learn your lessons. Oh, to learn. Yes. To learn your lessons. Okay? So, yes. It's like an example of that would be like you repeating patterns. And you're like, why does this keep happening in my life? Why do I attract the same person? Why do I not learn my lessons? Spirit will make far out. Seriously, you will repeat the same mistakes like a vicious cycle until you learn the lesson. And I think here is you have learned some hard lessons, okay, especially with the Ten of Swords, hardship, but you've healed. Look at this, the healing heart. I think, okay, a lot of you have been deceived in love. I will say that straight up because that's coming through as a channel. You've also, you help other people. You help other people accept, love themselves. You heal other people's hearts. You have the capacity to do that. I do feel, though, I'm going to give you a little bit of a warning. Not a warning, but it's what I'm channeling. You still have a bit of healing to do with when it comes to your heart. Okay? It's interesting I put both the yellow here. You've healed a lot already, but there's something here about your heart still needs to heal. There's something here, you're carrying some heavy stuff in your heart, and I don't think you're sharing it or you're dealing with it. But you will in your own time, okay? You will. I feel you've healed a lot, but there's still some stuff to do within your heart, okay? You are a natural healer. That's why you're the real deal, a natural healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And it's interesting because this one's like energy healing. So you maybe got it Reiki, or you're just sensitive to healing. Like I had this like healing the other day. I found him on Instagram and he does these healings. I don't really know what kind of healings, but he decided to do a healing. They're free, okay? They're free. And my sciatica was playing up. My sciatica was like pinching me. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I have not had a pinch since that healing. I'm skeptical still, but I'm like, I haven't had a pinching, and he did a healing on me. I don't know what's going on. I'm grateful. There's something here about maybe alternative healing that you have here. Maybe there's something here that you can add to. You have some sort of unique approach to some sort of divination practice. Okay, there's something here about that. This reminds me of when my mom used to like put a sheet over me and I would go as a ghost at Halloween because that's all she could afford. But you know, I actually think it's quite scary just being a ghost with a sheet over your head. But yeah, this reminds me of that. Really fascinating. I don't know why that associates with loneliness. Ghosts, they're meant to be ghosts. You could connect with ghosts. Maybe you can connect with spirits. We have collaboration though, okay? So, Eclipse and Aries, boost relationship through teamwork and compromise. Collaboration is going to be big, the real deal, okay? You're here to connect with people. Look at all these hands, they're all connected. We also have hands here, okay? Like I said before, the loneliness, okay? You'll find your best company within yourself, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a soul tribe. You can't have connections with other people. You will. Your connections that you have with other people are going to be so much more empowering and more enriching because you have a better relationship with yourself. Okay, we have a boost of relationship through teamwork. You're here to work with other people. You're here to work in a team. You're here to share. Okay, you're not here to be alone. All right, it's not what I mean when I say alone. This is your inner temple. This is your inner temple, being so okay, being able to tap in. You may have a sacred place in your house or that you go to that you feel so connected to. It could be in nature as well. Wow, we're talking about here. I think really nature is really healing for you. It gives me the vibe of like, I have this place at Mount Tambourine that I just love to go. I just go there and I feel alive. I feel at home. There could be a place like that. And it's interesting. The most magnetic thing on earth is liking your own energy. There is a place, you guys, that makes you feel like you are so happy in your energy, so happy. So find that place if you haven't found it. Okay, I would explore nature. Okay, different elements like snow, ocean, the forest, the mountains, a lake. Guys, it could even be in a city. It could be like in Europe, like, you know, an environment or a scenery that's different, like a cultural sort of. I'm so getting this. Some of you guys are gonna go traveling and you're gonna find a place in the world and you're gonna be like, I love that, I want to move there, or I feel at home here, or I feel like my soul is here. Okay, that's coming through. Let's get some messages. I don't want to go too long because I'm scared that my phone's gonna run out of battery and I'll be so heartbroken if that happens. So let's get some messages. My lovely pile number 3s, why are you the real deal? Let's get into it. Let's get some general messages. These messages could be about what we're talking about or just anything. Powerful. You have powerful divination. You have spiritual gifts. Powerful. You need to share with the collaboration. You need to share. You need to start collaborating. If you are a psychic, if you are a tarot reader, if you are an energy healer, if whatever you do, you need to start connecting with other people because you're here to heal other people. You're a healer. Okay, I'm shit at it. I don't collaborate. My YouTube channel would probably be a bit bigger if I did. But it's something that's on my vision board. I will. Oh, there we go. There we go. Pile number 3. You can talk and receive messages from spirit. Listen. Listen. You're very creative, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. Creative. Don't give up. Rewards are on the way, guys. Rewards are on the way. Some people are already practicing, I feel. Okay. Oh, your mirror. Okay, your life is a mirror of your internal world. What needs clearing out, guys? What needs clearing out? Okay, maybe you use a lot of your energy, so you need to protect it and you need to make sure that you're getting into nature, you're cleansing. You're doing healing on yourself as well. Confirmation from what I just said. You need to cleanse your energy. You need to protect your energy. You need to come back to yourself because yourself is your best company, right? Yourself, you have, yeah. You will be in the public eye. Interesting, okay? Maybe you already are or you will be. With the collaboration. Just coming in. Okay. Pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope something resonated. Okay, if you liked my energy, make sure to subscribe or leave a comment if something resonated. And also, you know, you subscribing helps me get these messages out there for other people that may want them or need them. So sending all my love. Okay, let's get into pile number 4. Oh, pile number 4. I read this and I was like, oh my God, this is my pile. This is my pile. And Spirit was like, no, your pile's pile number 3. And I got so upset. But then I looked at pile number 3's cards and I was like, oh, I understand why you sent me to pile number 3. But pile number 4, I love this energy. I am all in it. Okay, it's the one that I wanted to choose for myself. The introverted intuitive has, in a way, a very difficult life, although one of the most interesting lives, okay? Introverted intuitive is someone that usually has a sixth sense, has a very, very high intuition, knows things without able to kind of explain it or give you factual evidence of why something is the way it is or why they know what it is that they know, okay? And that's why they have the most interesting lives, because all these like phenomena or synchronicities or magical things happen, okay? And it's almost like people just can't believe that something like that's happened. It's very magical, okay? Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, we have the green fairy, mischief, freedom, and reckless. We are having a look at why you're the real deal. You're a little bit mischief. I love the fairies because fairies they can be a little bit cheeky. I'll tell you that. I'm getting so many channels for you. Let me get some cards and I'll tell you what I'm getting from that card. So I'm getting a little bit like you stir the pot a bit. You're fun to be around, okay? You say it how it is. You don't like to sugarcoat anything. You may be a little bit blunt in that sense, where you may not know. It's like you're in a social group and you just say something that maybe you shouldn't have said. Gives me that vibe, but you just don't know how to censor things. You're just like, whatever I'm gonna think I'm gonna say, well, why do I need to watch what I say? I'm getting like that, okay? And it's in a good way, okay? People actually love that. You know, you say what people actually deep down want to say, but they're a little bit nervous to say, okay? I try to do an example of that. You know, you're very honest and blunt. You know, someone may be acting like a freaking idiot and no one wants to say anything because they're a little bit nervous about how that person's going to react. But you're just going to be like, stop being an idiot. Stop being an idiot. Like, get your shit together. That's what I'm feeling here. And that person, for some reason, doesn't turn around and punch you. I don't know. You just don't get hurt or anything. They're like, oh shit, okay. I'll get myself into line. Sorry. That's what I'm getting, okay? You're great. I think, You're a little wild. People love that. A little bit reckless. You're not afraid to take risks. You're not scared of the unknown. I think you're very brave, pile number 4. Very brave. Very brave. You're open to new experiences. Okay? New experiences excite you. You want to push the limits as well. I'm sensing like you may actually say some provocative things or test people or try to be like, because you read people well as well. With the intuitive, introverted intuitive, you can sense, you just know, you know how people work. So maybe that you take that and you play with that a little bit. I definitely feel like I'm getting this channel of, you know, in your friend circle, who's the person to go out and party with, who's the person to just have a really good one-on-one conversation with, where you can just like open up and talk about anything. You're really good at knowing how to use your friends to meet your needs. That just came through. That's interesting. Okay. What else? You're special. You're special. I know why I'm saying that. I don't know why you're special, but Spirit's saying you're special. You may have a lot of energy. But it's interesting with the introverted intuitive, it gets energy by being alone. Okay. But I do feel like you like people, you like company as well. Okay. You need connection. Pile number 4, you need connection. Okay, let's turn over the cards. Let's see what we've got. We have rebirth. Oh, this is everything that universe is made of. Far out. The universe is within you. You know how the universe works or something. I'll have a look. Let's keep going. We have. Ooh. Oh, wow. Pile number 4. You're on a mission. You're on a mission. You have a vision here. Look at this vision. Your message is going to be very freaking specific, but it's okay. It's okay. And then I just turned over. It's okay. Like, that's just tripping me a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing either. I certainly, oh, far out. Your pile, love it. I love it. Beyond blessings. Security, the hermit, expansion, stability. Fuck. And then you have instability, poverty. Okay. I love this energy. I love it. Okay. It's giving me this energy of, okay. Someone may look at your life and they may be like, you're reckless. What are you doing? That's irresponsible, or that's a really rash decision. Don't you think you you should think that through a bit. You could be very spontaneous, but your life on the outside looks like a fucking mess. I'm just going to be honest with you, but it's not a mess. It's not. You have your life together. You have your shit together. You do. But I don't know why on the outside everyone's like, far out. They feel sorry for you, or they put you down, or they judge you, or they see you as maybe you're a little bit of a rebel in the sense of like you're maybe not following some sort of traditional conventional route, or maybe you're not following what other people want you to do, to what they want you to do. Okay, you're definitely on your own beaten path, following your own drum. Okay, the beat of your heart. Like there's just something here that is so beautiful about you, in that sense. Okay, you could be very happy-go-lucky. You attract a lot of opportunities due to your openness. A lot of opportunities. You will, if that's the case. It's okay. I don't know what I'm doing either. Uncertainty, fate, and humor. Okay. This is telling me that maybe you get yourself into some situations where like, shit, fucking hit the fan. I hit a dead end. But somehow you get out of it and it's like, oh, I was meant to screw this up because now it's leading me to this direction. Now it's leading me to this opportunity. I love your attitude. Your attitude here is really amazing because you don't get defeated easily. And if something screws up, you're just like, okay, all right, what can I learn from this? Yes, all right, this is, you kind of see it as an adventure. You kind of, it's pretty beautiful in the sense of you don't get defeated easily. You don't, you're not depressed for much. You just seem to kind of go with the flow and take life as it comes. And I really, you're gonna go through some really amazing experiences. You're gonna be the person that has the most interesting life. And it's the introverted intuitive has in a very difficult life, but although one of the most interesting lives. God, seriously. There's also this energy of you could have some realizations or some instincts or some synchronicities, or there could be you. Okay, I'm getting visions now. Okay, you meet a person in a cafe, you have a conversation with them, and they say, oh, they say something really important. Okay, like I kind of give you an example, commonly is, I'm going to paint sunflowers in Austria. I don't know why that came through. No idea why that came through. But you then love sunflowers. Like sunflowers is, oh, you have a tattoo of a sunflower. You're obsessed with sunflowers. And then you're like, oh, I have to go to Austria. It's a sign. Then you end up going to Austria. Then you end up meeting the love of your life. Or you end up learning something. There's some significant big events happen, and that's your life. It's such an adventure. You're constantly evolving with the rebirth card. You're what the hell is that? God, this card is giving me some like mixed feelings. I don't like it, and then I look at it and I'm like, what the hell is that? You are constantly changing, okay? You are constantly changing and evolving, especially through the experiences and the encounters that you have in your life. Your career and your goals are very important here, okay? Because there's 10,000 is all about your career, your achievement. Then we have your legacy as well. Then we have your goals. Your goals will be achieved. Some of you guys could be a big dreamer and have a big vision, a big goal. You're very focused on it here, but I don't like this energy. This energy is giving me like, the more you're focused heavily on something, the more it sort of yeah, you take life too seriously, because your goal here is not to take life too seriously, is to go with the flow. So I wouldn't heavily get fixated on a goal or a vision. Okay, I want you guys to keep an open mind and enjoy the process and have fun, and have as many experiences as possible, because those experiences are going to lead you to connections and lead you to people and lead you to what's meant for you, especially with the seeker card. Okay, seeker, you're constantly traveling, you're on a journey. All right, if you guys don't like traveling, I would definitely highlight and encourage you to have as many new experiences as possible, because it's going to lead you to ultimately you fulfilling your vision in some way. Whether you don't know what that vision is yet, you'll find out what it is on your journey of life. Some of you guys already know what your vision is. It is just so imperative for you not to focus too heavily on it. Doesn't mean that you can't, that you shouldn't focus on it. I'm just getting this energy of here, like, your consciousness and your mind needs a lot of stimulation from many different directions. Okay, that's how I can explain it. Okay, you probably have ADHD, some of you just want to get, okay, you just need to constantly be stimulated, have lots of different experiences, and then that just makes your life a lot more fulfilling and enriching for you. What's this card here? Oh, I like this. This is such a contrast, because you get the blessings. Did we get another blessings here? Yeah, no, we didn't. This is you stable. This is you being secure in yourself. And then this is like instability, struggling, such a contrast. I still kind of feel like you may have these little bits of extreme, like you may end up making a lot of money, and then there'll be periods of where you spend it, and then you're like, oh, I don't have any money again. Oh, that's okay, I can make more money. You know what I mean? Like, you're oscillating between instability and stability. But what I get from this is that it makes your life interesting. Okay, you want it that way. All right. I know it doesn't sound very stable, but it's not meant to be. I just think if you were to completely be stable, you'd be bored and restless, and you're about having as many exciting experiences. But nonetheless, like, you're always going to be looked after. You're always going to find a way to provide for yourself. You're very lucky as well. You're very resourceful. You know, if you end up not having enough money and you want more money, you could easily just go and find a job doing something. Like, it may not be like your full purpose, but you're able to just find something to do to just give you a bit more money. It may not be something that you really love to do, but you're always able to look after yourself in that sense. But yeah, sometimes you look like you're a nomad with no money and you're just traveling, and like sometimes maybe you're just trying to find a few coins to get to a different city or something. It's just coming through. But look at the money here. Okay, you're gonna be okay. Like, your goals are gonna lead you to money. This is, I don't know why money is on this gold card, but your goals will make you wealthy. But I don't know, I'm sensing here money isn't going to be something that fulfills you. I think you could have all the money in the world and you, I don't know. I just don't get a significant amount of money for you is that important. I mean, you may want some money to have experiences, but for you, it's connections, guys. It's connections. I know there's not many people here. Usually there should be people here if connection's very important, but the people that you meet, like, you're the type of person that's friends with all different types of people, okay? Yeah. You have a lot of, oh God, Spirit's giving me this channel of, like, if you do settle down and have children, you're taking your children on adventures. You're telling your children the most interesting stories. Like, your children are gonna be little adventurous people. They're just gonna be, and they're just gonna be so free and able to be themselves, and you're not gonna get angry at them if they do something wrong. You know, yeah. There's something here. This is you. You're laid back and you're a big dreamer. That's what I'm sensing here. Wow. You You could be on the go all the time. On the go, like you're busy, you're doing things, lots of things going on and on. Even though you're an introvert, yeah, you're still got a lot going on. You've got your things, you've got your passions, your projects, your people that mean a lot to you. I think there are a few friends that you just love, like adore. I'm channeling like adore. There are some friends here that you just consider as family, like friends, just like, you know, I'm just visioning like Christmas where you just have 3 of your friends, or it could be more, but you have some very strong connections, pile number 4. Okay, treasure them. I think you do. Let's get a few more cards just before we get your intuitive messages. I'm just cautious about my battery just giving in on me. Knight. Okay, you could be meeting your knight, or you could be, this could be a person coming in. Ooh. Or it could be some sort of romance, chivalry, loyalty. And then we have serving humanity with humility. Beautiful. Your career, your reputation. I do think, you know, your career is very highlighted here. For you, it's like far out. You can have a number of different jobs that you do, or a number of side hustles, or a number of ways that you make money. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of change in your careers. But I also do feel like for some of you, you have a very specific vision that you're working on. But you may have to sort of like just do any job while you're working on it. Status quo. And then we have transformation. You got rebirth and transformation. Whew. You know, the transformation, it's giving me more like your life is going to transform. Like your environment's going to transform. This is the image. Far out. Remember when I was like channeling and I was saying that you're going to be finding a different scenery? That's what I envisioned. I got the vision for this kind of style. I don't know why. Did I say that in here, or did I say it in pile number 3? Sometimes my channels get mixed up. Anyway, this is not about the status quo. This is about somewhere where you're going to travel. You're traveling, guys. You're going somewhere. You're on the go. Your environment's always constantly shifting and transforming. I think that's what you need. It's what you need. It's going to stimulate. It's going to excite you. Maybe you have lots of things going on that you need to travel for. You know what I mean? Whew. I'm going to get one more card, and then we're going to get your intuitive messages. Why are you the real deal? Ha! Leo the lover. You could be a Leo. Don't have to be, but the lover with the knight. You could be such a good lover. You could be like, have a big heart. What is it? Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm. I think these are just keywords of, you know, why you're the real deal. Self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, extroverted. Even though we've got the introvert intuitive, I still feel that you need connections. People view you as a great lover as well. Yeah, look at this. You're juicy. That's an interesting keyword. I feel like it's something to do with this mischief card. Like you are a little bit of a tease, pile number 4. Look at that, flirtatious. Wow. All right, let's get some intuitive messages to finish off your beautiful reading, pile number 4. Why are you the real deal? Okay, we have self-employment. Yeah, you're going to be working for yourself, pile number 4. You're going to be working for yourself. Yeah. And usually when you work for yourself, you have a flexibility in your routine and your lifestyle. You can't trouble. Spirit wants to thank you for your bravery in doing what's right for you. I do sense, guys, massive transformation and rebirth in your career. Okay, maybe that was something that took you a lot of guts for you, because Spirit wants to thank you for your bravery. Low self-love is required. Let go of the inner critic. Okay, you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to sort of not be so critical on yourself. Okay. Oh, you're a light worker. You navigate on a higher frequency. There you go. You're a light worker. That just tells me that you have a higher frequency. Okay. You are able to maybe connect a lot stronger with spirit. Especially if you're the introverted intuitive. Like I was saying, like you're easy to connect meaning from your experiences, and there's always just all these magical encounters or experiences. Okay, female, you could be a female. Female's significant. Oh, from the past. A female from the past is significant. What about this, Spirit? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but there's someone from the past that's evil. Okay, not the best energy. Could have been a female. I don't know what's going on with that. That could be something that maybe you've worked through, or it could be something about why you're so wild and free. Okay, take what resonates. Yeah, okay, I get it. Because this girl, she needs her freedom. She needs to be free. She can't be tied down. She can't be told what to do. She can't be following someone else's directions or way of life. Okay, very in her own energy. And a good life requires assessment of your choices. You choose the quality of your life. She chooses her choices. Okay, she makes the shots here, not anyone else. And I think there could have been a female figure here that had a really strong, overpowering, sort of dominant energy. And I'm not saying that's bad or anything, but I think that's kind of, you've broken away from that sort of energy, or you needed to, okay? Because it's about you making the choices for your life, not someone else making choices for you, okay? That may not be for all of you, but that's just something that I've channeled through here. So pile number 4, that was your beautiful reading. I hope something resonated there. If it did, feel free to leave a comment. If you like my energy and the style of my reading, make sure to subscribe. Also, subscribing helps me get my messages out there to more people who may need them. Okay, I'm sending so much love.